Are you sure about that? Seriously, are you sure about that?
Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Because if you're going to come on my page, you better bring some evidence.
Okay, I'll bring some evidence, but I also expect you to bring some evidence.
You're claiming that life cannot come from non-life materials.
That is, in fact, the claim.
All right, then, let's look at the evidence and see what it says. Because back in the 1950s, about 70 years ago, the Miller-Urey experiment recreated early Earth's conditions.
Sure about that?
Water, gas, and lightning. And guess what started to form? Amino acids, all by their own selves. And guess what? Amino acids are literally the building blocks of life.
Okay, there's no argument there, at least not against the fact that amino acids are the building block of life.
And guess what happened a couple years later? Scientists found hydrothermal vents deep inside the oceans. These are basically nature's own chemistry lab. These vents create fats and RNA, and they do it all naturally. No miracles, no prayer, just physics, pressure, and a little bit of time. And guess what? Meteorites. They've slammed into the Earth, and they carry over 90 amino acids. So apparently the universe itself is better at creating life than your own Sunday sermon. Listen, science shows that life doesn't need a miracle. It just needs a little chemistry, a little energy, and a little patience.
So to start, and this is probably about as far as this video is going to go. First of all, you cannot refute creationism in a 1 minute YouTube reel. Likewise, I cannot refute anything that has to do in its entirety with evolution or even the ideas that he's bringing up in this video. I cannot do that in a 3 minute YouTube video, but we're going to go at it. And like I said, this is going to be a couple of parts, so stick around and watch. I want to go to the part in the video where he said that they recreated the early Earth's conditions. You know, there was water, there was air, and there was lightning. But how did they know? No one was around in the early Earth's conditions to know that it was just water, air, and lightning. The only way that you would be able to come to that sort of a conclusion would be to come from a creationist point of view and a biblical perspective, and talking about all of the elements being put into place and then being formed into the landmass that we have. You have land and earth, and then they were separated so that you could have dry ground for the animals, plants, and humans to live on, and the dry ground was separated from the water. See, we're already running out of time, but no one was around to know what the Earth's conditions were. So how can they recreate them? And more importantly, where did those elements come from? Where did the water, where did the air, where did those things come from? An intelligent design demands an intelligent creator. Somehow they had to have gotten there.